Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome over. My name's Autumn, and today we're reading Am I Overreacting? So come along if you want to join. All right. Okay, so first one is Am I overreacting for messing up a customer's order? So, as a tire lube technician, I don't normally do oil changes, but today was different. I have maybe done like 6 oil changes within 3 weeks of my time here. Fairly still a newbie to this, a truck came in for an oil change, and while my more experienced buddy went to go get the oil filter, I had drained the transmission fluid, which at the time I didn't know. It looked the same color as old oil and used oil. Oh no, that's not good. But it's fine because they can just put more in it, right? Since they messed up, you can just refill it. That's actually a win for them because now they just have new transmission fluid because you're not going to let them leave with just an empty, you know what I mean? Okay. Anyways. So, a dark brown black color, but the smell was unusual, which I hadn't noticed. I hadn't noted at the time. Coworker came in the shop and told me to plug the tank back up quickly. It wasn't until now what I had done. I don't know what that means. I quickly screwed the drain plug back on and stepped back from the car as I was told. Went and got the supervisor. He told the customer about the extra expenses and time it'd take to get a new transmission fluid in the truck. Why? It was the mistake. It was the mistake of the worker, so they should replace it for free. Anyway, that makes me kind of mad. I'm not gonna lie. You're the one that drained it. Anyway, it's fine. Sorry. Maybe that's anyways. It's fine. For now, I was told to stay on tires. For now. Here I am now, after patching a tire, sitting down. I feel this very strong feeling of guilt and shame. I covered the cost of the original oil change out of my own pocket due to this shame, but still can't seem to shake the feeling. I was told I was fine, but can't truly believe I am. I feel like I'm going to get in trouble for this. I just need to know, am I overreacting or not? Bro. I would feel guilty too. And that's very nice of you for paying out of your pocket, OOP, for paying out of his pocket to cover the oil change. But genuinely, I feel like what should happen, like I know these things are expensive and they cost money for the fluids and stuff, but if you make the mistake as the worker, you cover that for free. And the supervisor should have been like, we will handle this. We're covered for free. I'm so very sorry, to protect the business. But to make that person pay, anyway, I'm really upset about this. We're going to look at the comments because I'm wondering if anybody at all feels the same way about me, because what the freaking heck? All right. Well, there's literally like 2 comments. Oh, because this happened like very recently. Oh, okay. It says, not overreacting. You're new. Making a mistake is so normal. Plus, your coworkers caught it before it became worse. Don't let guilt overpower you or bring you down. And then another guy said, bro, relax. Shit happens. Very true. 100%. All right, we got another one. This one is, am I overreacting for quitting before I even started? I'll say fair, but let's see what it says. Okay, so I, 21 female, got hired for a key holder position at a store. I originally applied for a sales associate position, and the whole process has been a mess. It took them a bit longer than expected to get back to me after my first interview, but I brushed it off. Already messy, but it's whatever, things get busy. When they first responded, they offered the key holder position, but I didn't mind since it had a higher pay. My onboarding information was sent in without doing the second interview I was told I had to do, and the onboarding link they sent didn't even work. After some back and forth trying to figure out the issue, the store manager said I was showing up in the system as a rehire, even though I had never worked here for this company or any related stores before. Without acknowledging that I had never worked with them before, the store manager said their regional manager had confirmed that I previously worked at one of their locations in Ohio, a state I had never worked slash lived in before or been to. I'm pretty sure it was a name mix-up in the system. My name isn't very common in the US, but there are still people that have the exact same first name and last name as me. But I didn't see the point in explaining that since I already decided I had, in fact, worked there before. That they had already decided. Oh, and there's a text thread, by the way. So we're gonna see that real quick. Super duper. So it says, "Hi, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to reach out and see if I would still be doing the second round of interviewing." That's OP. The other one, "Hi, good afternoon. I'll be sending your information in today for an onboarding. How soon can you start again? Thank you for letting me know. I can start any day this week." Days later, "Hi, just wanted to follow up. I'm still available on most days to start. Hi, good afternoon. Sorry for the delay. I was on vacation. Would you still be interested? Hi, yes, I would. Hi." Oh, that's the same one. "Yes, I would. Amazing. Instead of offering you stylist, I'd like to offer key holder instead. It's around $14 to $15 an hour. Would that be fine?" "Yes, that's fine." "Beautiful. Can I start you next Wednesday?" "Yes, that works. What time would you like me to come in?" "Probably in the morning so I can teach you how to open. So 10:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.? Hey, Sorry, that was kind of weird. "Hey, my love, it's saying you are," it must be like a little old lady. "Hey, my love, saying you are a rehire. Have you worked for something before?" "No, I haven't. I have used ADP before for one of my previous jobs, though, if that makes a difference. Hey, so I just heard back from our regional. They have confirmed that you did indeed work for blah, blah, blah in Ohio. Hi, I have never been to Ohio, so I'm not sure where that's coming from. Is there a way to correct this so that I can continue the onboarding process? I'm not sure how my personal information got linked to a location in Ohio, but we don't have a blah where I am from, and I have lived in blah for the past 3 years." So sneaky and mysterious, got all the blanks. "Hi, I will not be moving forward with this offer. There were quite a few mishaps with communication and the onboarding process that made me reconsider. I appreciate the opportunity and wish you all the best." Okay. All right. I wonder if, I'm assuming there was like some space and time and the person never texted you back after you're like, "Hi, is there a correct way? Like, is there a way to correct this?" Because if they just didn't text you back after that for like an entire day, then that absolutely warrants the second one being like, "Hey, no." But if you sent that like immediately after, but I feel like I don't feel like you're overreacting. I feel like that was kind of weird and messy. And also, it's not like a big, huge job, a lot of pay. So unless you really wanted to work there and could like kiss their ass a little bit, I think it's fine. I think it's totally fine and reasonable. Oh, let's read the comments. Okay, so I was also, so one of these commenters said, "My love? What the hell was that?" I agree. I agree. I was also like, what? I was also very confused. Yeah, instantly trying to imagine what my face would do if any of my former employees had ever said that to me. That's why I assumed she was like some little southern woman. Like, "Hi, my love." Anyway, that was still so weird. Yeah, okay. Not overreacting. Solid response. Very professional. I agree. I wouldn't let the Ohio thing go, though. My dad was the victim of identity theft. Somebody not eligible for employment used his Social Security to work several states away, and the IRS nearly took everything from him until he got the police report and providing the theft. So I don't know what that word means. Affidavits. That one. Yeah, careful of identity theft. I actually heard another story that was like that, but not a reacting. Super professional response. I like it. Picasso. I like it. Okay, this one is, am I overreacting or did I have a slow moment? Me, male 25, and the female 29 have been chatting for some time now. We went on a date and it went well. She has a 2-year-old daughter, which I don't have a problem with, but for the context purposes, I mentioned it. We haven't had any issues and things have been slow, but still fine. Of course, I accommodate for her being a mother, so I don't rush trying to see her often, but this interaction was kind of weird. So I guess my question is, did I genuinely misread what she was asking? I thought by her asking if I looked up the recovery methods, I thought she was asking me a list of things, but I guess she wanted a yes or no. I don't know. My question is, what would there be a difference in how... my question is, what would there be a difference in how I responded, or should I have said me saying yes or no? I guess I thought me saying yes would be dry and would show a level of care that I express. But I guess she just wanted me to say yes or no. Edit, she has E. coli, not me. Edit, mods deleted update posts. Sorry, I just kind of had a stroke reading all that. And that was my bad, to be honest. But there's messages, so this is what we're getting into. So, hey, you still awake? Yeah. Did you look up what helps for recovery when you have E. coli? LOL. Just fluids, for real. And liquid IVs. Also, bananas help food-wise. That's not what I asked, LOL. What do you mean? Read it again. I'm confused. I'm confused. I basically said yes. You didn't. You just started listing things, and that's not at all what I asked. Never mind, though. Ruined it. Dang, he took a screenshot of the message, but it's like cut off a little. Never mind, though. Ruined it. Something looking it up. Frick! I don't know. I can't see what that says because these screenshots are terrible. You're the a-hole for screenshotting it like that. You cut off the last message. You guys are going to see what I'm saying. Oh, but immediately, she's being bitchy. What a bitch. Sorry, I'm all fired up. But why is she being so rude? Did you look up what helps for recovering from E. coli? I mean, he basically did say yes. He didn't say yes, but he was giving her a list of things, which means he probably looked it up. So anyway, she's just being rude. But it says, never mind though. Oh, I guess the other message is on the other screen. Anyways, appreciate you looking it up though. Okay, that's fine. That's nice. Those are things that will help with recovery, question mark. Question mark. Yeah, it can. I mean, I'm not sure what all you wanted me to say, but I just listed the recovery methods that were suggested. There isn't much over-the-counter wise besides the basics, and it's pretty much cleaning out the poisons with fluid. Sir, I asked you if you looked it up. That was a yes or a no. I didn't ask for the list of things. I'm still not asking, but you're still going. You ruined something I thought was cute with a very high-key, slow moment. No offense, but what the hell? Why is she being so rude about it? Drop it, bro. They're both holding on to this. I'm still not asking, but you're still going. You ruined something I thought was cute, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I understand from my perspective, I legitimately thought you were asking for suggestions when you asked if I looked up recovery options. The questions you asked weren't clear. I'm not sure why me looking up recovery options is different from me listing them when both lead to a yes. Exactly. Okay. For sure. What the freaking face. My question was a yes or no question. It was clear. Sigh. Just never mind. I'm going to bed now. Good night. Absolutely freaking dump this freaking lady. What a dumb freaking asshole. What a rude, judgmental bitch, bro. What a freaking douche. Gosh. What the freaking, okay. Sorry. Let me just, what a bitch. What a bitch. What a bitch. What a bitch. We're gonna read the comments. Ah, that was so annoying. Okay. So one of the comments said, but if you just said yes, wouldn't she then be asking what the actual helpful things are? To my mind, if you're asking what things help in a recovery, you actually want to know what they are. Girlfriend, did you look up the helpful things to recover? OP, yes. Girlfriend, okay, so what are they? OP, list them off. Girlfriend, now annoyed because she had to ask and she didn't just ask if OP looked it up because she had now better to say. I don't know. Not overreacting. Yeah. Yeah, and then someone's like, not overreacting, nor I find this insufferable. Literally. Ah! That made me so angry. It's emotional manipulation. Yeah, you stupid bitch. Frick, gosh. Sorry, that made me cheesed for no reason, bro. Okay. Am I overreacting for my boyfriend cropping me out of an Instagram photo? Immediately no, probably not, but let's see. For context, me and my boyfriend of 2 years went out to a 4th of July party, and his ex-girlfriend was there. And me and her are on good terms, so we all had taken a photo together. He cropped you out of a photo with him and his ex? Immediately dump. Immediately dump that guy. Immediately dump that guy. Sorry, I'm fuming today. Okay. They all took a freaking photo together, and I woke up this morning to the photo being cropped with me and everybody else removed, and now my boyfriend is playing dumb, and I'm not sure how to go about it because I might just be overreacting. I don't think you're overreacting. Unless he cropped everyone out, and it's just a picture of him. And he just liked that picture of him. But if he left it, him and the ex, just stupid. Just rude. Okay. Did you crop me out of this? What picture? The one with you, me, blank, and blank that we took after the fireworks? Must have been a mistake. You know I'm not good on Instagram. Dude, and he's lying? And he's lying? Delete him. Block him. Remove him. Crop him out of your life. Crop him out of your life. You don't need that type of drama, that stupid little dude. Little boy, little baby bitch boy. Oh, baby. Okay. Yeah, we already heard that stupid line. Then why does it happen to just be you and blank? Ooh, so it is. Freaking get him out. Ugh. What are you trying to say? Don't make this a thing. Hello? Oh, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. We're going to read the comments. Like others have said, the what picture is the start of many gaslighting efforts and you need to trust your gut. When he also said, I'm not good with Instagram, eek, it screamed lie. I'm sorry you're dealing with this and definitely not overreacting. Literally. Yeah. Yeah, that's so stupid. Also, the picture is, she sent the picture and then texted. So, like, sends picture. What's up with this picture? What picture? What picture, bro? Sorry, I'm so mad at this. Anyway, that was a couple of dumb bitch boyfriends. Basically, we weren't even reading Am I Overreacting? We were just reading stupid bitch boyfriends. Sorry. And I forgot any of the other ones I read today because that was just so annoying. I think the last one was frustrating too, and I don't remember why. Oh yeah, it was a stupid girlfriend. It was an insufferable girlfriend. So both. Freaking girlfriend, boyfriend suck. They both suck. Anyway. Yeah, so that was just a video of me raging the whole time. I think I'm just going to leave it at that for now. I need to cool down. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, have a good day. Bye. Don't be like those two freaking people. Bye.